Hey there YouTube, Elite Legionario here, bringing you another 1v1 for Total War Rome 2. This time I shall command Pontus, and my opponent is Carthage. And this battle was a re-attempt at one of my previous battles where I had used Pontus in a very good battle and I managed to beat a Carthaginian army, and it was a very, very good battle, because these two factions are certainly not the stronger upper end factions, so it's kind of quite fun to see them in battle. But they were a really good battle where I managed to win, but unfortunately because my replays became corrupted by a patch, I lost it. So this was my attempt to try and do justice and get that replay back as much as I could. So that's what's going on here. So up front I have 4 units of Pontic Peltus, which have got 40 missile damage, so these are a very good Peltus unit, an exceptionally good one in fact. I believe it was 5 units of Bronze Shield Pikemen. I have 3 units of mercenary Scythian horse archers, which I brought to try and run his elephants amok. 6 Pontic Royal Cav, 4 I've put on this side and 2 I'm sending over the other side to counter his cav over there. So his army is 4 mercenary Cretan archers, 1, 2, 3, I think it was 5, 6 units of African pikemen, 2 units of African war elephants, and I believe it was 4, I think, noble cav. So over here I see a good opportunity to get a couple of tramples down on his noble cav. My Pontic cav is better though. As you can see with trample I got 114 charge, whereas he only got 86, so I got a significantly better charge, and now I'm going to be able to encircle him in a moment. However, I think I was trying to micro over here, and this is where I was getting my micro mucked up, and my guys were taking more damage than I wanted them to from missile fire, which was really, really bad. I'm trying to use any horse archers I've got to run these elephants amok. So here I get my encirclement on his cavalry over here, so that means I should definitely win this cavalry flank. Some nice close-ups for you. I'm trying to run his elephants amok. Over here, I have my horse archers in, but I think I may have forgotten to put flaming arrows on. And I didn't forget, but I couldn't run them amok, unfortunately, which was really bad because I knew I could definitely win this cavalry fight, but his elephants would turn it, so I had to try and run them amok. But I should have moved them round sooner because they're not really trying to actually hit the elephants, even though I'm told them to target them. So over here, I get my guys into phalanx, and I have noticed distinctly in Rome 2 that if you've got 2 phalanx lines about to attack each other, if you send one phalanx to attack another, the one that's defending tends to almost always win. I don't know why that is, but every time I play, like even if they're equal phalanxes, the attackers always tend to win. Over here though I get a bunch of Peltus into the flank of this one, so I will be able to rout it, which is very, very useful. That's why I brought them. So here I had another Scythian horse archer, and I think I did get this one here to run amok that elephant, but I easily broke the flank over here, so I'm sending them around. So this one's really close though, because Bronze Shield Pikemen are better than African Pikemen. So interestingly enough, I did manage to break them there, but probably more occasionally than I would have liked, and I've got to get rid of these Cretans, so I'm trying to get onto his flank here. However, because I couldn't get these elephants to go amok and break through his own line there, I lost that flank. But now I'm throwing javelins into any regrouped units here, and now I'm going to put them onto the flank here. But as you can see, he kind of outflanks me here before I can regroup my bronze shields. It's a lot of micro work to control the pikes. But I am going to try and get rid of these Cretan archers because they're just going to keep attacking my flank. It'd be a complete pain if I don't deal with them. And I need to try and turn these guys around to face these guys because he's got my flank completely there. And I need to deal with that. So over here I'm going to try and use my horse archers to keep his elephants away from my infantry and cavalry. But my Pontic Royal Cav do really well. This is a very, really good unit. It's a very good unit, one of my favourite cavalry units. I just like the colours it has, because it's basically just like a companion or a Gema Cav or a Ptolemaic Cav. It's pretty much exactly like that. So over here I've caught most of his pikes pretty messed up and all his Cretans. And here I'm going to work on trying to get around behind him, because I did some terrible work with my micro when it came to those those bronze shields and African pikemen. Even though I'd won the main infantry fight, I screwed it up badly trying to kind of control. I was trying to control my cavalry, horse archers, elephants. There's a lot of different individual units and then phalanxes in it, and I still haven't got the micro in this game to do it all that well yet. But I'm not too concerned because I know that my Pontic Peltus can actually destroy those dudes really easily. So here I'm putting fire down some regrouped noble cav. And these elephants, I don't know if they're a mock. Nope. That's another interesting thing which I quite like in Rome 2 is that, in Rome 1, once your elephants were a mock, they were a mock. But in Rome 2, they can come back, which is quite useful. So also, this is a bit of a frustration thing where you just one unit just taps a unit, the whole unit stops and goes and faces it. I hate this. I hate that it does that. I really despise that. It's something I hate about Rome 2. Cavalry, if a unit just glances, or not even cavalry, if a unit just glances an enemy unit, the whole unit will face it. So I lost this cavalry unit simply because I could not get them to go out of this. Really stupid. I think 2 cavalry on the side hit it and the whole cavalry unit went and faced it. I was very annoyed by that. I won't lie, I was extremely frustrated by this. So here I've got these these African pikes completely outflanked. I've got tons of guys into the back. Oh, look at this. Oh, into the back. Look at that shoulder burst. Although they are only Pontic Peltus there, so I probably why. So here he's bringing his elephants in. And I'm not sure why I did that. I don't even know if I told to do that. See, look, I think I was making a charge here. But then I saw that he was going to turn around. So when I saw that he was sort of out of formation, I kind of made my decision to charge it. But I made some very bad micro choices, especially when I had the kind of the lead on this. And I got those guys on mock again. But it's a general, so you didn't really want to break very soon. However, I do manage to break this African pikeman at last. It did pretty well. I think, what did it get? 84. My Pontic Royal Cav's doing most of the damage though. Unfortunately though, one of his noble cav regrouped and found my Peltus. That was bad. This fight became so chaotic. But what went wrong with this fight is the fact I could not get his elephants to actually die for some reason. They just wouldn't die. Usually they die much quicker than this, but they just wouldn't do it this fight. So we still got another African pikeman. So what's gone wrong with this fight so far is I have had total rubbish micro with my pikes there after I'd won the pike battle. And as you can see, the bar's gone completely against me now. Why? Because I just did not manage my troops properly. This wasn't good micro this game. I was a bit annoyed at the time with myself. Not my opponent, he fought well. I was just annoyed at how poor I was managing my troops basically. So now I see an opportunity to get rid of this pike unit. Because he's still got this elephant up here, which I think he's forgotten about, which is really annoying. Well, it's really good for me, but it's really annoying because he happens to remember it. Fortunately though, I've got my Peltus here, and they will dish out some nasty damage on these African pikemen. Look at that, even from the front, they're losing so many men to a unit that's only at half strength even. Right, now I've got 2 cavalry units. He's either going to have to take all the Peltus in the flank, or he's going to have to turn to face it, and he can't do it. He doesn't see it, either doesn't see it or doesn't want to turn his back to those Peltus, and this unit will get completely annihilated as a result of those cavalry charges. So my Pontic Royal Cavalry did extremely well in this fight. The Pontic Royal Cav is usually the victory winning wing of this build. Now I realised that unfortunately I'm out of arrows, but I realised that if I can just get these guys to run amok or die or something, I should be fine. I can still do it. I still got Peltists, and this one's probably the closest battle I've had in a very long time. It might even be the closest battle I've had on Rome 2. I would have preferred if I'd been able to upload my original Pontus versus Carthage battle. It was better than this one, in my opinion. I felt I did better in it, but yeah, I think the pike battle I should have handled better, because my pikes were a bit better than his. Bronze shields are a wee bit better than the African pikes, but I just didn't manage them very well. I didn't reorganise them and get them organised. It wasn't very good micro. So I was thinking of just charging these elephants, because I mean, if you swamp elephants, they tend to rout. The problem is I didn't wait for my Pontic Royal Cav, so my horse archers were just a waste of time. This was a very, very bad idea. So these elephants are going to destroy my horse archers. It wasn't very well handled at all. I thought I might have been able to stop them, but yeah, that was really wasteful. I should have waited for my general's unit there, because a charge from them probably would have routed them. Because cavalry can still beat elephants. Because, elephants don't do so well if they're just swamped by much larger numbers of men. But if you watch my general's unit here, as you go, there's one down. I do believe I get some more. I mean, look at them trying to hack away at it. Oh, look at that. See, look, they're already down to 4, and there's generals routing. So if I just waited for my general, I could have done it. If I get my Pontus into these guys, because Pontus are good against elephants, although he managed to run one of them down. So at this stage I was thinking, if I could just get this last elephant, I've almost got it. So I try another charge, and I send basically everything in there in the hopes that I can stop them. It's right on down to the wire here. How's my general? My general's looking okay. He's already got over 100 kills as well, so it's pretty sweet. And he started to rout, and I thought, well, here's my chance. Then one of mine started to rout, then my general started to rout, right down to the wire, and it's just going to be who breaks first. Unfortunately, I broke first, so there you go. If I hadn't wasted those, or I had waited for my general to help those horse archers with that first charge on his general, could have broken it sooner and had more numbers left, I think I could have won that. So that was probably the closest battle I've had in Rome to yet. I would have preferred my original Pontus versus Carthage battle. I felt it much better in a micro fashion. But this one was still very good. I went wrong. Where did I go wrong? With the pikes. I won the pike battle, but I was so focused on microing everything else that I did not move them fast enough to face that one remaining pike unit that was outflanking me, so as a result it destroyed me. And that was a big mistake. That was a huge mistake. It cost me bad. But anyway, guys, a great game. That was a fantastic game, right down to the wire, and I do love those kind of games. And I don't mind losing it at all, even though I felt I could have done it better. But a good game to my opponent. Well done. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you soon next time.